everyone. I'm back. I'm here. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back. Lord have mercy. Well, I'm back. I did miss last Friday, but it was much needed family time. So do apologize for that, but don't apologize for that because we needed the family time. So I know I'm super early, I know, but I had to get it in now because I'm about to get bombarded with some stuff. Okay. So I hadn't come on early. I wanted to make sure I made my presence, make sure I was known. I don't know what that is, but I'm here. So welcome to Can I Get a Minute? Season 1, episode, I don't know. I don't know. But we're here and we're doing it today. Today's episode is talking about being real with yourself. Being real with yourself. Before I get into that, I want to just, is anybody else's Facebook looking very weird? Like my feed looks so weird. Facebook is on a mission today. It's really trying to tell me down. Okay, so I went from seeing normal posts like happy birthday, by the way, it's not our birthday. That totally got lost in translation. I see what I said and I guess how you can assume, but my feed went from it being like, you know, sending birthday shout outs and anniversaries and people celebrating things and people taking their kids to just like a whole bunch of like Trump nonsense. And then it went from people commenting about like articles they read. I'm like, what is going on in my feed? Why does it look like this? Like, it's never looked like this. Why is like every single post was highlighting some sort of article that somebody read and liked or shared? Or I'm like, I can't with this. This is really, really weird. This is really weird. Hey, Christine. And I couldn't be a part of that today. I couldn't be on social media. I couldn't be on, let me rephrase that. I couldn't be on Facebook today because I don't know what's happening, but my feed does not look like it did 24 hours ago. It looks totally different and I wasn't about it. So I'll give it a break for today and then tomorrow we'll check back and see what it's looking like, because right now it's looking a hot mess. So let's jump into what the topic is today. Today we're talking about being real with yourself. Like, how do you be real with yourself? What does that even mean? The importance of being real with yourself, the importance of having conversations with yourself, the importance of not lying to yourself. Yes, I said it. There are a lot of people out there who are quick to justify and lie about their actions, their behaviors. And I think it's time to kind of, you know, shift. Let's shift. Let's take responsibility. Let's just be real, right? Let's just be real. Hey, Tanya. And that's important. It's really, really important. If you can't be real with yourself, how do you expect for you to be real with anybody else? How do you expect for somebody to be real with you when you can't even acknowledge whatever is happening, right? So let's get into this. What do I mean by being real with yourself? Having a conversation. Like, I can't even say this any other way. I'm trying to find the words in my head, but no, there are no words. It literally is you just having a conversation with yourself and you being honest and saying, you know what, I effed up. You know what, I shouldn't have said that. You know what, I shouldn't have done that. That was wrong of me. Like, owning your crap. Own it. That's the only way you're going to grow. That's the only way you're going to know. That's the only way that you are going to see the change that you want to see, or see that shift happen, because you're owning it. Own it. So have the conversation to be real and say, you know what, I did that thing. Now, once you acknowledge the fact that you did that thing, what are you going to do about it? That's the part where people fall off. They're like, oh, you just have to acknowledge it. Nah, man. You got to acknowledge it and you got to change it. You got to do something about it. It's one thing to know. I don't know why it keeps cutting me off, but it's one thing to know. It's another thing to apply the action. You got to do both of those together. You got to acknowledge what you're doing And then you have to change the bad behavior. I think a lot of times we look for other people to tell us. We look for other people to show us. We look to other people to guide us. And that's great. But you can be your own superhero. You can be your own solution to the problem. You can figure out the problem. If you just get out of your head and get out of the way and acknowledge what is going on by having that conversation with yourself and saying, I can do these things. I can be this person. I can say those things. I can have this life. That's what I mean by being real with yourself. Don't try to fool yourself. Don't try to oh my goodness, what's the word? Where you like lull yourself into this fake facade that you don't even believe. You're trying to be that mom that has it all put together, has dinner cooked, and kids are all cleaned, and house is immaculate. Like, stop that. Be real with yourself. Like, have that conversation to say at the end of the night, you know what, I'm tired. I can't keep doing this. Something's got to change. And it's those moments and that time where you reevaluate things. Instead of looking for an external solution, the first place you should start is from within. The first place you should start is from within. If you can't find it within yourself, you trying to look outside of yourself is only going to end in disaster. So be real. Don't lie to yourself. Don't make excuses for yourself. Don't come up with, everything under the sun on why, on what, on how. Nah, leave all. Keeps cutting me off. But let me end it with this. It is extremely important to have real ass conversations with yourself, because you are your own superhero. You can solve your own problems if you take the time to think about it, to activate your ownership. Yeah, own the things that you say, own the things that you do, own your imperfections and your missed falls and your missed opportunities. Own the fact that you said the thing, did the thing, responded how you did it. And know that you can change if that's something that you want to change. Know that you can make the shift if you want to make the shift. But you have to start with having the conversation with yourself. You have to be able to be real with yourself and take yourself seriously, so that in return, other people are going to take you seriously. Other people are going to start valuing what you're saying, because you're not being anything but you. That's important. To be you. Have real conversations with yourself at the end of the night, at the beginning of the day. Go back and reflect on the things that you did that day, or the things you could do today. But a lot of the times, 90% of the time, is we don't take the time to get into that inner self. We look for exterior things to help solve our problems. Look from within and have that conversation with yourself. What could I have done better? What do I need to do? How can I shift? Ask yourself those questions and adjust accordingly. But be real. Be real. You don't have to be fake with you. You don't have to put on this show for you. Be real. Other people can't help you solve all your problems. It has to start from within. So I hope that helped today. I know I kept getting cut off and this was like a total disaster, but I hope you're able to piece together this broadcast. So thank you so much for tuning in to Can I Get a Minute? Season 1, episode being real with yourself. All right, make sure that you like, share this, subscribe, check out my YouTube channel. That sounds like such a corny ploy. It does. Also, if you are needing help with your social media, you are looking to revamp your social media presence, I got the thing for you. I got the answer to your problem. Yes, I do. Comment below if you are needing help with your social media presence and can't quite figure out how to do the thing, why to do the thing, where to even start. I'm your girl, this lady right here. This is where you go externally, but I'm gonna teach you how to go internally to get your external results. All right, everybody, have a great Friday. I will catch you next time, and thank you so much for tuning in to Can I Get a Minute? Season 1, episode being real with yourself. Catch you guys next time.